Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got another compilation video today from actually Alienated TV. He's one of the a bigger channel than I am, but he had a great video on how women view the wall, egg freezing, love, and marriage. So it was a really good compilation. I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to share with everybody else, and I'll also link everything down below. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and let's get to the chow. It's chow time.
Who's trying to date and you're past the age of 30?
Oh my God!
Tell me how that's going for you.
This got a lot of video responses, mostly from women talking about how awful online dating is. Things are so bad, many of them have turned to alcohol. But this video from a 32-year-old woman is more interesting.
I'm freezing my eggs.
Eggs. Bum, bum.
So how did I decide? I essentially went to a presentation when I was at grad school at Harvard. There was a doctor she was a fertility doc who was retiring, and in her retirement she was going around to kind of the top tier MBA, Masters of Business Administration programs in the country to educate women who were career women who were in their 20s and 30s who were focused on their careers about their fertility.
I feel like this is a whole scam. I feel like IVF or whatever it's called is a complete scam. Like, it doesn't work. And they literally only made it because they forced women into the work field, and now they're having children later. So before, this thing wasn't even an issue. So
Egg roll from your
and now there's a whole industry around
That
it.
was good.
She doesn't like that
And
kind
it's
of
expensive.
Because she was tired of seeing women in their late 30s and 40s coming into her office saying, I wish that I had known this information sooner.
Still can't stand the sight of eggs. Won't eat them, won't touch them.
What about a nice egg salad?
No more egg talk.
Yes, more egg talk!
This sounds like intelligent women are increasing the chances of removing themselves from the gene pool in
Correct.
pursuit of a career. If it's not here already, an idiocracy is inbound.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
How amazing is the brain? It's just the most outstanding organ. It literally works for 24 hours, 365 days, right from birth, until you fall in love.
You're goddamn right.
Love is almost like a psychological disorder. It's a temporary insanity, most easily curable by marriage.
To me, marriage is an archaic and oppressive institution that should have been abolished years ago. All right, and love, it's magical comfort food for the weak and the uneducated. Yeah, it makes you feel all warm and relevant, but in the end, love leaves you weak, dependent, and fat.
I keep seeing all these girls showing us how to put the foundation on properly, brows on point, eyeliner for hooded eyes, blah, blah, blah. And nobody's teaching us how to shave the flaps without causing a bloodbath.
Inconceivable!
Give it time, and this type of content will be across all social media platforms, fully monetized and promoted by the algorithm.
Yep.
Moral decay just takes a while to get going.
Day 910 with no sex. I purposely cut my hair in the car window. The pulling got me a little excited.
This is a good, cheaper alternative to those expensive marital aids that many ladies are addicted to.
I was just out grocery shopping and saw so many unhappy married men.
Yeah.
Do you guys get that too? Like when you got everyone just looks so miserable with their wives.
Facts!
When I see a happy woman, she's married. But when I see a happy man, he's single. The married man often seems defeated and has a look of resignation about him.
Hi, Forrest. I know you came all this way to New York to visit me, but I'm gonna go do blow and have sex with a bunch of stockbrokers.
Okay, Jenny.
This might be because a woman worries about the future until she gets married. A man, however, more worries about the future after marriage.
If you still think that getting a prenup has anything to do with a lack of trust in your partner, maybe you're mistaken, but that's okay because I didn't know this until I went to law school. So now I'm just gonna share what I learned with you. And I'm really surprised this is not widespread knowledge because it should be. Getting a prenup actually has everything to do with a lack of trust in your government. And here's why. We can actually compare a
I don't trust them fuckers.
to a will in the sense that you either draft your own will or the government will use the one that they already drafted. You feel me?
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Remember, a unicorn can very quickly turn into a rhinoceros.
The rhinoceros?
If you fear loneliness or the rhinoceros, then don't marry.
Sell it to me.
What?
Sell me marriage.
Okay, how about love? Stability, somebody you can count on,
How many stable marriages do you know?
somebody to talk to, someone to spend your life with.
I'm surrounded by people to talk to. I doubt that's going to change.
How about just not dying alone?
Starting when I was 12, we moved each one of my grandparents into a nursing facility. My parents went the same way. Make no mistake, we all die alone.
That's one big difference in my Asian community, Asian family. All of my elderly aunts all still live in the houses with all of my cousins, and all my cousins still live with pretty much all the whole family. So we don't really send our elderly to a home. That is definitely something more Americanized. I'm not saying Asians don't do that. I mean, at least my family is very close, so we would prefer for someone not to mistreat our loved ones, and we pay them to mistreat our loved ones. That's just how I feel about the elderly system in the United States. So
It's not about whether you want a prenup or you don't want a prenup. It's a matter of which prenup do you want? The one that you drafted, that you agree with, that you think is fair? Or, in the instance of death or divorce, the one that the government already drafted?
Yep.
It's up to you.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Now, if you think that your government will do an efficacious job at dividing your assets and making sure that your loved ones are provided for in the instance of death or divorce, then by all means, a prenup. However, if you do experience some distrust in the way that the government does things and has done things through the course of your life,
Oh my God!
sounds about
you should
right.
probably get a prenup.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Of course, prenuptial agreements can be contested, but it's still a wise investment. Protect yourself at all times, because marriage has a high chance of failure. Imagine being the man in the next clip, only to get fleeced by the divorce system.
Thanks, everyone. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, free time. Farewell, sex. So long, golf on TV. I'll miss you, privacy. Goodbye, being honest about how many beers I've had. Nice knowing you, my own choices. See you later, money.
Sleeping with someone on the first night is not disrespecting yourself. Bitch, I'm almost dead. Do you think I give a So the best thing about living by yourself and making your own money is that you could buy whatever you want and no one can tell you no.
Bruh.
How about this?
Welcome to the post-wall, fully westernized, modern woman.
I don't do all this texting back and forth shit. Are you coming over to or what?
Jeez.
No! God, please, no! No!
That would be a hard pass.
Yeah.
Hi, Forrest. Now that I have the most contagious and incurable disease known to mankind, I'll finally have pity sex with you.
Okay, Jenny. And I'll mow the grass.
Dude, I now that I look back and think about Forrest Gump, holy shit. That was like a symposium of a movie. Holy shit.
And raise the AIDS, baby.
I am condemned to see the world as it really is. And love is a myth.
Oh, good. Because I was afraid you were going to make a really long, cynical speech.
Truth hurts, baby.
How's that chow? Ooh, some of these women really don't really have a clue of what's going on and why they even are in the position that they're in. Dude, that 40-year-old lady that still wants to hit on first dates and stuff is kind of cringy. But it is what it is. So it's a good follow-up from my last video about all of the clips of the Chinese women talking about leftover women. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.